I'm just in a bit of the woods of Moseley Bog, and you know I love a wigwam because they're always an energy spot. That's the grid. Just line that up a bit. That's it. So on the grid we have, it's a cleansing grid and an abundance grid for the area. So because it's a cleansing grid, we're using selenite rods all the way around. I've also got my selenite spiral today for the energy. My tetrahedron stars, sacred geometry, and then we've got the star underneath. It sets the intention. And peanuts and cashew nuts, I looked them up, they're both used for abundance. And we're also using my mirrors because they amplify the energy. So we're amplifying the cashew nuts, amplifying the abundance in the area. Got the incense burning as well to create a sacred space, and also using wood element, earth element to keep this grounded, this energy grounded into this area, using the wooden sticks. Around the centrepiece, there's this tree here, so all that energy will go through the roots and also upwards as well. So that's the grid. Stunning. And it's got a lovely protective barrier of the wigwam. Beautiful. And also, not forgetting my lovely dragon, my clear quartz dragon Asta. So we were calling on the energy of the dragons as well to assist. Because it's clear quartz, this dragon can work on both the higher realms and the not even lower realms. It's earth realm, earth energy. Wonderful. So how are we all doing? Namaste. We're at Moseley Bog and we're in the kind of like forest part, and we found a beautiful wigwam. The wigwams are fantastic because they've always a strong energy point. So just making the grid here for the, well, we're still recording, for the local wildlife again, and also to cleanse the area. So I was here the other day and I saw a starving fox, so I did report it to the, because there's a couple of charities, there's one on Facebook. So I joined the Facebook group and some people gave me some messages on what would be good to do and what to feed it. So I did give it left a couple of eggs in the area, but because it's quite a big area in Moseley Bog, I don't know if the fox will come back for it, or I'm not too sure. But he was starving and he had mange as well. And they do give out, excuse me, they do give out free treatments. So I phoned up the local charity, but they said unless it's in the garden, there's nothing that, in my garden, there's nothing that they can do, because what they do is set a trap and they place the treatment in the food for the mange, but obviously you can't set a trap in a public space like this because there's lots of dog walkers, and you to get probably a dog would end up being trapped instead of the fox. So couldn't do nothing about that. But he says hopefully the fox goes to local houses in the area, and if someone else reports it or feeds it, it'll be able to get better. So it's funny because I was doing the grid for the, well, it was for the wildlife, but it was for the birds, and I was shown that this fox had more of a need than the birds. So that was interesting anyway. So it wasn't a pleasant sight to see. It's very sad, but hopefully he finds the food. So if I've got any spare food, I'll bring it up if I come this way, and I'll leave it in that spot. It's very hard to get to that spot anyway, so I'll do that once a week. So if you ever find a fox, there are charities that's in your garden that's not too good. There are charities that do help. So there's a robin round here. I'll have to, well, we can have the food from the grid. So I hope you're all fine. So we'll just do a couple of cleansing codes, and I'll show you this grid. Quite a powerful grid. So while I'm here, I'd like to thank all my subscribers and my new subscribers. Welcome to you all. Thank you for your likes, comments and shares, because it helps with the algorithm, and it does bring other people to the channel that might resonate with the work. So thank you so much. So I'll just do a couple of codes: cleansing and abundance. Tikia aro kokokoya titero kushkiro kumoharo kokiro kutitiro kutushk. Tikia ukokoro kikikia akora kiro kumoha. Tikiro kushkiro kushkiro kushki. Tikiro kokakaro koko nehero moho. Tikiro koya hero kutushkia. Takaro kokiro kokia hata tato ototo iro kutishke tikiro kutush. Takaro koko te ke te te ro koto toto o te ke I ara katatata takaro koto toshke te ke ro koko koto ta a tatoto o te ro koto shke te ke takata oto oto shke te ke te ara kata te ke ro komo ho te takato to oto dosh te ke takata te ke koko koto toshke te ke ro koto te ro koto to oto tosh. Takaro koko te kiki raka tatu o te iro koto o te koro koto shke te ta te ko te o te o koto to shke te roko te te kero koto te hero koto to shke te kia atatu o to te ki koko riki tata atatu o to shke te ta katata. crown activation with using the star, sacred geometry star. So it's ascension codes, higher realm codes, opening the crown, clearing, cleansing. So yeah, I just had a crown activation before I came here. Actually, it's just reminded me, because I picked a bee up that was on my path. I picked it up on the, put the bee on the leaf, bumblebee, crawled up my arm. I was a little bit nervous, but I thought it's not going to hurt me because they only sting if they're going to die or if it's a threat. So I've just let the bee crawl up my arm, and then it actually crawled all the way up to my head, so I could feel it walking around my crown. And I was thinking, this is the crown activation, and then it started buzzing. So I just waited for it to. It's obviously a message through my crown chakra. So it was like a crown opening. Amazing, like a vibration. So it all links in now. It's all falling into place with the rest of the video. So thank you for joining me today. Namaste, and I'll see you all soon.